from the JES Weather Center.
Good morning, I'm meteorologist Sarah Osborne. Right now we are seeing widespread rain across the entire region due to this warm front starting to push through and giving us more moisture. As we go throughout the day, we will start to see the effects from this cold front come through. But taking a look at your futurecast, as of right now, like I said, seeing the effects from this warm front. As we go throughout the day, you can see those storms starting to pile up right along the edge of the cold front. And those are really going to take place mainly around 1 p.m., maybe just slightly earlier. So this afternoon is when we're going to start to see more widespread thunderstorms, potentially a couple rumbles of thunder here and there, but we'll start to calm down as we go into the evening hours. Here we are Sunday, 12 a.m., looking to be decently clear. There's a couple areas that could see snow, including Snowshoe, but we will dry up as we go into the morning of Sunday very temporarily because we could see a couple snowflakes come into play mainly around noon tomorrow. But as we head into Monday, we're going to start to dry up, see a couple clouds over in the western portions of our region, New River Valley, the Highlands. It could trickle into Roanoke, but for the most part down here, we are seeking to be pretty dry. There are a couple showers that are possible mainly to the east of us, so they shouldn't affect us on Monday, but we will see some rain. That said, we're still in a drought and we will likely still be in a drought after this rain comes into place. So we're looking at a severe drought mainly in the Piedmont region. As you go towards the west, it gets slightly less intense, but we're going to have that rain come into play. And since it's so dry, we could see some brief flash flooding, especially along the low-lying areas around bridges, around rivers. So make sure you are aware of that as soon as you start to drive today, because there could be some slight road flooding in some areas. But if we look at tomorrow, we're actually going to have some pretty intense wind throughout the entire region, pretty strong gusts in the area, getting into the 40s, mainly around 2 p.m., 35 miles an hour at noon, and it is going to be pretty strong. So make sure you hold on to your hats tomorrow because it will be very gusty and have very strong winds all across the entire region, but especially here in Roanoke. And speaking of Roanoke, 50 degrees here currently, 58 degrees in South Boston as of right now. Hot Springs is 52 degrees and Independence is 52 degrees as well. We will all see the 50s and 60s across the board today. So Roanoke getting up to 60 degrees. South Boston will see a high of 68 degrees. Independence getting up to 59, and Hot Springs will get up to 51 degrees today. So taking a look at your 7 days, we are going to be pretty wet today, 100% chance of rain today, and it's already started getting into the 60s today. So it will be very warm, but it is going to be rainy, so it's going to feel a lot colder than it actually is. But we will return to more normal temperatures going into Sunday, where we will start to see the 40s, but we will go back to above average temperatures on Tuesday, which is far, far different than what we have been, or what we saw 30 years ago for the blizzard of '96.
Yeah, that was crazy 30 years ago, that blizzard, and now we're seeing 60-degree temperatures. Very crazy stuff happening, and I feel like I'm getting whiplash a little bit. That's what it feels like, because we're going from the 60s to the 40s, some of these low temperatures getting into the 20s. But one thing is for sure is right now it does not feel like January. It does not feel like winter at all.
It doesn't. It almost feels like an early spring storm system coming into play. Luckily, it's not going to be too intense, just a little bit of thunder here and there, but we will see some rain for sure.
Alrighty, well, thank you, Sarah.